You're just about right. Last race. Green for go. They're racing this time. And near the inside, Scotch Creek was beaten for early speed. Ego Dan began all right and is going in search of the lead. Out wide on the track, Ted West was off the arm quickly. They were followed in behind those by Do Vella, Scotch Creek, and the next one racing on the outside was Kilcullen. Nimble Jack was back along the inside from Tact Haley's Delight on settling down. Further afield then as they run onto that first turn, then getting up along the inside there was the Black Assassin, followed by Tosca Jack, Two Fistful of Dollars, Birdie Mac. And last of all is Admiral Joy, and they're spread out over about 15 lengths as they come into the straight inside the 1800. And the leader, Ted West, was able to head off Ego Dan Do Vella. Kilcullen's obliged to race without cover in the early stages from Scotch Creek back on the inside. Tact Haley's Delight in a gun trailing spot early, but here's Fistful of Dollars on the improve out wider. In behind those runners then came Nimble Jack and Tosca Jack as in behind those. Further afield then on the inside is the Black Assassin, Birdie Mac. And last of all, as they come past the winning post, is Admiral Joy, still about 8 lengths off its stablemate leader, Ted West. 51 seconds was the lead time as they run down and out of the straight. Ted West led. Fistful of Dollars worked around the outside to park without cover with Ego Dan under lock and key third. Next on the inside is its stablemate Do Vella, followed by Kilcullen with cover. Then Scotch Creek and Tact Haley's Delight, followed next of all by the Jacks. Nimble Jack racing on the inside of Tosca Jack. And then Birdie Mac. Followed further back in the field then by the Black Assassin, and still last of all is Admiral Joy. They run inside the 1,000. First quarter of the last mile is 30.7, making the long run down the back of the track, and Ted West led about a half length or so in front of Fistful of Dollars and Ego Dan. Kilcullen 1-1, followed next the inner by Do Vella. Further back in the field then down the back of the track as they work past the 800 metres, then as Tact Haley's Delight, followed by Scotch Creek, and then Tosca Jack, Nimble Jack, Birdie Max on the improved 3 deep will be tagged home by Admiral Joy, and the Black Assassin's last 32nd second quarter, 60 and 7.5, 550 metres left to go. The leader Ted West trying to get on terms on the outside of it. There is Fistful of Dollars, and then on the inside is Ego Dan, Kilcullen, Do Vella. Tact Haley's Delight's about to peel and go 3 deep, and the others headed by Scotch Creek and Birdie Mac. Ted West the leader, 27.9 the quarter. Fistful of Dollars knuckles down to the task. Coming home well now is Kilcullen, and getting into the clear at the right time as Ego Dan. It's Ted West the leader. Ego Dan's in hot pursuit with Kilcullen, Do Vella, and down the outside trying to come home out wider is Tact Haley's Delight, but Ego Dan levels up. Ego Dan put the head in front, starts to come away late as Do Vella, but in front close to home is Ego Dan. Ego Dan has beaten either Do Vella out deep or Ted West, who stayed on. Kilcullen in 4, then came Tact Haley's Delight, Scotch Creek, Nimble Jack. Followed the next one to clock in deep on the track there was Admiral Joy. And then Tosca Jack, Fistful of Dollars knocked up. Birdie Mac was never a factor. And back at the tail with it was the Black Assassin, 27-2 last quarter. And they've rated 156 and 8.